Hi, I'm Jennifer Chase, and here we go with Module 1 of our True Stories Well Told. As you know, for this class I selected 5 films. Each one is a true story well told. Well is subjective, right? And that's my opinion about these true stories. They're told by different people. Sometimes in the case of an autobiography, it's the person themselves that tells their own story. Sometimes in the case of a director, like with our first film, that director makes decisions about the story of a person who's not here anymore. Many of our central figures in each of the true stories well told are artists, as in the case of Ramón Sampedro. And here we are in Galicia at the site of Ramón Sampedro's fateful accident, where one day a sailor, Ramón Sampedro, a Spaniard, just like you and me, decided to go to the beach with some friends. And that changed the trajectory of his entire life and moved him from a sailor traveling the world, making friends, adventures all over the place, to a guy jumping off a cliff in a diving accident that accidentally broke his neck and became a paraplegic. As a result, that trajectory of his life turned into poet, the writer of poetry. Letters from the Inferno is one of his books, and the poem for which our film is named, Mar Adentro, The Sea Inside. As a result, Ramón spent almost 3 decades a paraplegic in bed, and he couldn't move, and he became an activist for the right to die with dignity. A side note, this is a tough topic for my students, for anyone to approach. Hopefully, the drama and the film and the art of the metaphors and the way that Ramón's life is projected on the screen is helpful to you for a very difficult topic. So if you or anyone you know is considering suicide, there is a hotline that you can call for that, and I urge you to take care of you first. Also to see me if you have a problem with this research topic, which is physician-assisted suicide, which is a different topic, okay? So through this dramatic representation, Javier Bardem's performance of the life of Ramón Sampedro, the director, Pedro Amanábar's presentation and his vision for the film, we see in an hour and a half an entire life that's distilled down through metaphors and stories. So I'd like to see what characters in the film that represent the real people in Ramón's life you identify with. How you're able to deal with the topic by viewing someone else's experience as opposed to just going to the library and researching that topic. Coming here today to this site made a really real connection for me. And so I encourage you in your research throughout this journey and these lives well lived and these stories well told, that when you're researching these various topics, that you consider qualitative research, you consider interviewing people and reflecting on your own feelings, as well as the important scholarly research that you're doing. So Ramón's life certainly is important. The artist that brought this life to fruition through this film is also a contribution to the broader conversation about the issues. So I hope you enjoy the film, Mar Adentro, The Sea Inside, and I hope that you enjoy this investigation. And I sure appreciate the life of Ramón Sampedro in this beautiful story well told.